All right, guys. Listen, I want to share this with you. This is a report done by United Nations Human Rights in March of last year, 2024. Sierra Leone people. Of course, as you see now, they are very much concerned about the abuse, that our people are facing with some of these laws where they try for pass. So a report say over 2 decades of, prolific. I'm going to read them. Slow the video down and read everything. But they're concerned that these guys are passing laws because in Sierra Leone right now, they try for pass a law that they call counter-terrorism law. But again, where are the terrorists, right? In Sierra Leone, we don't say, if anything, Sierra Leone, they suffer from many terroristic activities at this particular point in time. We talk about terroristic activities, you talk about like Boko Haram in Nigeria, or you talk about what's happening in the Sahel region, with the terrorists, them. Sierra Leone, thank God, we know they deal with terrorists. If anything, these guys in power, the SLPP, were the terrorists and the Kamajors and all of that kind of, militia groups that were then formed. But the United Nations is concerned about this. They don't put out these publications, and that is why I want to share with our Sierra Leoneans them that we pay attention to what is actually happening. So now they say, of course, the President BO, the Kande Yunkelas, according to the report from the Africanist press, of course, the legal parliament, legally constituted, then self all support this agenda. Yeah. So, for continue for past 10 laws there, for stifle free speech. So Salon people have reach point where we want to get mind again for talk or address the issues that are actually affecting our democracy. Then they claim say they want for promote democracy. But at the end of the day, we're not saying they promote democracy. What they're doing is just to make sure, say, we always get a voice. They want for stop we and make law afraid not for talk. But that's what it is. A lot of people I don't understand say exactly this is what is actually happening. And that is why we have to stand up, to these guys and continue to talk about these things, publicize them so the world would know and the world would see. Because if anything, what's in got its guy for breed now with Nation Delegate today. Now we're happy back to about my guy, 1964 to 1967. All the dangerous laws then we pass we lead with how we did. Where Shaka Stevens come and take over power, and Shaka Stevens sit down and become a dictator for almost 28 years. One party state system, within terms in a dictator, then say, okay, we'll go take up arms against the state. This is the report of the Africanist press that you're seeing here. When I can go on your website to go read all of these articles and see how you break this thing out for una. So Salon people go pay attention. I make the tell una say una left for pay attention social media not for just watch TikTok videos when they show una tumba them and all that kind of stuff then the rudeness. Pay attention to the real issues that are affecting your lives. The issues that we're gonna make Salon go prosper and go move forward. Because again and continue for stifle the progress, no freedoms, no rights to free speech. But all of these laws, I want to remind una say then they contravened the 1991 Constitution because again, Section 25, subsection 1 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone makes it very clear that every citizen shall enjoy their rights to freedoms of expression in the media. You have a right to free speech, and nobody should hinder you in the process of enjoying that. Calling out your government is a responsibility. Calling out corruption is a responsibility. Calling out malfeasance within our government system is a responsibility because the people are the ones suffering. Now they suffer. Hospital not get proper medical facilities them. They don't get medication for one. They don't pay the nurse system. People are dying untimely death. Highest infant mortality rates. All in here we talk now a crime. Now we get the past them counter-terrorism laws. But you see, United Nations, they're talking about it. Over 2 decades of prolific global efforts to counter terrorism have not been matched by an equally robust commitment to human rights, warned the recently appointed UN Special Rapporteur on the promotion and protection of human rights whilst countering terrorism. In his first report to the Human Rights Council, the Special Rapporteur painted a counterterrorism landscape strewn with human rights violations, including unlawful killings, arbitrary detention, torture, unfair trials, privacy infringement from mass surveillances, all of these things, guys. But slow the video down, watch it, and so we'll take off from here, and it'll be too long. But I want to know, Sierra Leoneans, we have to pay attention. All we're saying is, Marabio, this current administration, including the parliament, is unconstitutional, and we want them out, and we are waiting for a peaceful transition of power. Stay awake, stay aware, all right? Civic education. Again, I want to read to you before I go. Section 7, Section 3 of the 1991 Constitution of Sierra Leone makes it very clear that Parliament should pass laws that are in the best interest, that would promote peace, good governance and everything in that nation. But the laws they already pass for promote anarchy, confusion and war in the future. that is the kinds of laws when they pass. Because the same laws that were about Magai pass, Nayali Kaba them, Fori Sanko them, they all use, they can adjust them, they all use for coming to wage war against Sierra Leone for 10 years, brutally assassinating and killing our people because of the same laws that were passed where the law affects them. Now Shaka Stevens sit on the head and become, waiting to be we Albert Magai promotes staying safe, die in exile. And then people already passed their laws there, they all get for die in exile because at some point we can forget a leader where they come and use their laws there against them back effectively. They will all die in exile and they will all they will suffer, they will jail them. But because we want to prevent that, now we could say let them pass their laws there. But they call on attention, civil society organizations, religious leaders, pastors, imams, everybody wanna get a responsibility for make sure say wanna defend and protect this democracy at the left and I am.